same.
Yeah, live on thing at the same time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know what the deal is, man. It's Thursday. Boy, Jackpot, Gamble, Shakers and Movers Radio. Y'all know what's going on. We in the building, man. Feeling good as I should. Some more news that you can use. You know what I'm saying? Just did a big drop yesterday, man. Making a call out to all artists, all entrepreneurs, all small businesses. You know what I'm saying? Looking for some new clientele, new customers, new fans, looking to be seen and heard. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely need to tap in, man. Get with the program, man. Get a heavy rotation. You know, we're here for another episode, Shakers and Movers Radio. I am your host, Jackpot Gamble, in the building with my guy, P. Weezy.
Weezy, you already know how we rocking. What's going on,
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Feeling good, man. Looking good, eating good, you know. Trying to stay out the way for sure.
Hey, that's all we can do. That's all we can do. So what's been going on with you, Mr. Jackpot Gamble?
All is well, man. Just trying to separate the elevate, man. Stay away from all the, you know, we in the fourth quarter, as I mentioned a couple weeks ago, man. I'm just trying to stay active for sure. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep the pressure on. You know, I've been going through some things, man. You know, not with anybody in particular, but you know, God just been. I've been at the crib. I've been on, you know, on the road in traffic, and it's like, you know what I'm saying. I just been getting tapped on my shoulder. You know what I'm saying, by the big homie, and it's just been like, you know what I'm saying. It's time to put shit. Yeah, time to put shit in final gear. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's time to match the gas on it for sure.
Don't even look back.
Yeah, so that's exactly what it's been. So, you know, I'm not sure what it is or what it's going to be, but I feel like something big is right around the corner. I'm just trying to get myself prepared, you know what I'm saying?
For the success.
Yeah, to run into it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of time, coming from where we come from the projects and shit, it's like we had that survivor's remorse. Where it's like, even though we done got ahead or we done push forward, we trying to double back and make sure we didn't leave nobody, we didn't leave nothing, make sure we got our car keys.
Right.
And it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting in the space now where, you know, I've been to the bottom, I've been to the top, I've been to the middle. You know what I'm saying? I had ups and downs. And it's like, I think it's time for me to really go for mine. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's championship time.
And
you know what I'm saying? It's time to go for the gold, time to mash out on these playoffs and really take it to where we need to go with everything, with all my endeavors, business, hustle. Like, it's really time to go out there and get mine and not feel too bad about doing it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I deserve it. So,
and it's funny that you say that. You know, I think when you talk about success, I don't look at success in a monetary form. And I know money is important, but I think when you talk about success, it's just like starting and the completion of something. And the money comes behind the hustle.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So when you say, like even Lil Baby said he had to lead some folks. Sometimes people can't go on their first trip. They don't even be ready to go. You know what I mean? You go pick a nigga up and you finna ride out and y'all finna do some shit. Nigga be like, hold on, bro, give me about 15, 20 minutes.
And he said, what do you say? Let me out the car.
He ain't ready. You know what I mean? So you know, I don't think like, because everything ain't for everybody. And sometimes there's a reason and a season for people's success. You know what I mean? A lot of times you get at the right place at the right time. And that's how success comes.
I feel like I'm moving into a different space, you know what I'm saying, with my shit on the radio, with, you know what I'm saying, with my movement company, with my marketing company. Like, I just see that, you know what I'm saying, Corona's over, so there ain't no excuse for all that, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So you think it's over?
That shit over with. It's always going to be something that we're part of, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be definitely a big part of our history.
Right.
But as far as
the effects of what we went through,
as far as folks dropping left and right, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that part of the war is done, and now it's just how we're going to recuperate.
Yeah, how we get back.
You know, just like war, you're still going to have little casualties, still getting hit, and still catching it, or whatever the case is. But as far as it being like, oh my God, the whole world, billions of people in panic, I feel like that's dying down a little bit. You can see it, you know what I'm saying? Businesses opening up, the streets is opening back up. So you can kind of see that it's dulling down a little bit, and now everything's really this political race, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and other things that's going on along with
that's more important, like the Rihanna situation.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Because there was a point where you turned on CNN, it was like, Corona, they had the charts up, you know what I'm saying? Everything else was closed. There was a different decision made every 5-10 minutes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Scaring people.
Mask, no mask.
Having people scared straight. Right. The mask thing, I think that's going to be part of society for a while.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, because they just scared the shit out of people. So you're going to have people that are just scared so they're gonna continue to wear the mask.
Absolutely.
Me myself, I ain't gonna say I got tricked into wearing the mask, but I just keep it on me. Like I keep it a part of my fucking attire. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's the only way that I'm not gonna not wear it. Like I go to the liquor store, where your mask at. I go to Walmart, so you can't come in without your mask.
Right.
I go to the goddamn restaurant, so you need a mask to come in. I'm like, God damn, like can a nigga just take the mask off for an hour?
I done tried to go a couple places and not wear it. And even though they let me in and conduct business, like certain produce and shit like that, I do feel like the oddball. Everybody looking at me, so I'm jumping on my phone and trying to make a difference. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm in there bucking like, man, I already got my groceries in my hand. Like, you better just let me check out and get out your way. You know what I'm saying? But I can see how, everybody looking at you strange.
And you feel them. You know how they song, I always feel like somebody watching me.
Facts.
Walk up in the store without that mask on. You're going to definitely feel like somebody watching you.
Everybody like, you know what I'm saying? It's the elephant in the room. Right. Opposed to shit coming up. If you would have walked in anywhere with a mask on, folks be looking at you like, what the fuck he about to do? Or what do he got? You used to be like scared, like, what kind of virus do he already have?
Right. What the fuck wrong with this guy?
That he don't want to be breathing on us. You know what I'm saying? So
we just thought he has shit like TB or something. You know, because TB is through the air. Facts. So we definitely would have been looking at that guy like, what wrong with this guy?
Absolutely. So yeah, I'm just getting into a space, man. I'm not sure what it is. It's causing a little bit of anxiety, but also a lot of excitement because I feel like God is like, tapping me on the shoulder. Right. This is that turning point where he's pushing me like, you know what I'm saying? Go for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good thing to have.
That's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just telling my cousin before I walked in, like, I went through a little spell where, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't even make a shot. Like, everything was, you know what I'm saying? Right. I got in the league, but everything was bricking, airballing, like
rolling off the rim,
rolling out. Like, can I get a fucking shot in? Right. And now I can feel my jumper coming back
because you kept shooting.
Yeah,
you ain't stopped shooting.
Exactly.
You kept putting them up.
I had to make some adjustments, get my elbow right. You know what I'm saying? Get my follow through. And it's like now I'm starting to see my shit hit again. I'm starting to see nothing but net. You know what I'm saying? Right. Even on the defense, even after I miss, I get the ball back. I'm splashing. Right. So it's like
you left-handed?
And only in basketball.
I see him throwing up the left.
That's the crazy thing, right? Only in basketball.
And that's crazy because I write with my left hand, but I do everything else with my right hand.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like,
what about the baseball?
Baseball, right?
So you bat right hand?
Right.
Wow.
I couldn't do that shit with my left if it killed me.
You know what I'm saying? Swing on somebody.
Right. Unless I got to jab them real quick with the left.
Okay.
See, that I could do both. You know what I'm saying? But if I want to knock them out, my body tell me to just go for that right shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I still got some finesse with my left.
Little jab.
Yeah, my left is like my finesse hand. My power's right here. I'm like a crab. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And not like you crab ass niggas, but you know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
Like,
so how's the so I heard you just speak on the whole moving company. What's the name of the company?
Shakers and Movers Moving. You know what I'm saying? We partner up with local movers. It's a company that, you know what I'm saying, kind of got branded down to me.
Okay.
Dude, he was doing long distance and local shit.
Okay.
I bumped into him when I was in the trenches, like just out of jail, just needed a job type shit.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? I was all over the place. I was staying in the hotel. I was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Right. So any little bit of work I could get was a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So I might have been, before I got locked up, I might have been working with them for once a week, twice a week. If I got 3 days of work a week, that was like great. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I had never moved in my life, you know what I'm saying, besides doing family shit. So, like, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't the greatest at it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm used to just being on some money shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Before that, I was on my bartender shit and my street shit, whatever the case is. So I'm more like, you know what I'm saying, serve you a product.
And keep it moving.
Cash me out. And, you know what I'm saying? So this was my first, like, physical labor where I had to humble up and, you know what I'm saying, really put my back into it and get out here, get dirty real quick. You know what I'm saying? Get hands on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Besides on some paper shit. So I rocked with them and you know what I'm saying? I had a couple of situations where I just got better. I became the only person who was dependent, you know what I'm saying, that they could depend on. And dude ended up selling the company to one of my partners who then sold me the company because they was both about to go and do long distance moves. Like so they shut down their local part and was only gonna do long distance freight shit. You know what I'm saying?
Money.
they get into the bag, and it was too much of a headache. And
to have to worry about the local and then the long distance, and then find somebody that can do it locally while they go long distance.
Yeah, so they brought me in to manage it. You know what I'm saying? And then end up selling it off where it's like they just throw me all the local loads. You know what I'm saying? If I could go get my own truck, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And take care of the local shit. So now most of the local shit just follow on me, and we actually got our own clientele where we was able to cut off from them, because for at first they were just throwing us the loads for a percentage, which was still cool.
Right, it was still cool. I
mean,
you know even swap ain't no swindle.
Exactly. So I had experience as far as, you know what I'm saying, doing all the management, marketing shit that I already just naturally do.
Right.
So they needed that, because they was just some rock heads out here moving. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I do all the hiring and firing and bringing in good people, you know what I'm saying, to cover the slots. So, you know what I'm saying, I was able to acquire that, and, we rolling. You know what I'm saying? If you need moving services, make sure you holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Leave some business cards up here.
Yeah, that's good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of the many things I do, one of the many hats that I wear. You know what I'm saying? We relocate you from wherever you need to go. Whether you got a 1-bedroom, a storage unit, or you got a whole 5-bedroom. I told you in the past, I even did some work for Little Baby as far as bringing in the swing set table that they got at their big ass new mansion. You know what I'm saying? That was a very motivational day for me. Just seeing, I thought my house was big. You know what I'm saying? I got 4 or 5 bedrooms in my shit. When I went in there, I felt like I lived out of a fucking motel shoebox. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like,
not the extended stay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. That's how I acquired that, man. I got some other things coming out. I got a website coming out, shakersandmovers.com, where you can tap into things like the radio, or, you know what I'm saying, some of the products that you see me wear. A lot of people who sponsor me, as well as the music that I'm promoting and marketing. And we always looking for new clientele, so make sure y'all get on board. The first stop we're going to bring you on your campaign will be motherfucking ARS Atlanta.
Hey, man, you got to pull up on your kid, man.
So, I just got a lot of different things in motion. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things on the side, a lot of things right in front of me. And yeah, I just feel like it's that time to really, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, my jumper's back hitting, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's time to take this shit to the championship.
You're in the zone right now. Mike was hitting them threes, and when he clipped opposite, he was like, shit, I don't know, nigga, I'm on fire.
Yeah, I'm on some Ray Allen time right now. I'm hitting them shit from the corner, I'm hitting them from deep. So, I'm just trying to figure out where to apply my shot to right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I made a big call out. Like I said, man, if you try to do some campaigning, we turn this shit up over here at Shakers and Movers Radio, ARS Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? We got some big things coming to the table, from the website to how we're going about our marketing, our new fall packages. And make sure you tap in and tune in, man. If you're trying to get seen and heard by, you know what I'm saying, acquire some new fans that will never know about you if you don't take the right steps, you need to tap in right now. You know what I'm saying? Because the price might go up, because it already did.
Up.
It already did.
Corona numbers went up.
It already did. You know what I'm saying? We had Corona specials and all that. Those are kind of dead. You know what I'm saying? And now we're moving into a bigger space. I think I told you last week that I'm moving into my Forex shit. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm going to be doing some stock market trainings right now personally. But you know what I'm saying? Once I become a master at that, I'm going to start bringing those to the forefront and trying to help. I want to be a master so that when I tell other people about this shit and tell them how to get money out of the stock market shit, I know what I'm talking about. Not one of these motherfuckers who like, oh, just do this because it's trendy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working on that. I'm going to have a whole rollout for that. We're going to get suited and booted and do the damn thing when it comes to that stock market shit. So I'm playing with a lot of different things right now, but they all beneficial. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm excited.
And that's how you really want to have it.
I'm really just channeling my mentality. Like I said, getting it ready to championship mode. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not playing regular season ball no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got time for the little cute fan on the side. I ain't got time to get distracted by the mascot. I'm not hearing the claps or the boos. Like, I'm in tunnel vision right now for whatever, you know what I'm saying, this game is going to bring to me. So I'm cutting out a lot of the bullshit and the loose weight. You know what I'm saying? And me and my cousin was talking about that, you know what I'm saying, on the way over here. It's like, I'm all about growth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like, I ain't no fucking scientist or nothing like that, but I know just from Discovery Channel and from fucking 7th grade science that when a tree or a branch or a plant or, you know what I'm saying, you make your favorite bud, when it grows and develops, you know what I'm saying, it loses some branches in between. There's nothing wrong with that. Because if you hang on to them dead branches, the whole tree will die.
It's gonna bite the tree.
It should just look ugly. Imagine you bring your girl some roses and that shit got the dead rose on the side. She'd be happier fuck that dozen. She'd be happy if you just clipped out all the bad ones and brought her 3 out that dozen. If they look good, you know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So right now,
Great analogy.
I'm trying to get rid of, you know what I'm saying, feeling guilty about it and just knowing that you gotta cut out some dead weight.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
just ignore some shit so that you can shine, so that you can bloom and blossom, and maybe, you know how a plant grow. Once you come to your full thing, you'll drop some seeds so that a whole new plant, healthy plant will grow.
Or make a clone of it.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit will drop in the soil and start its own thing over there.
Right.
But you can't hold on to that dead branch because you'll never even make it to that step.
It ain't gonna grow.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting older. My 30th birthday gonna come, you know what I'm saying, in a few months. And it's like, if not now, then when?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If not now, then when? Like, I told you, I took a ride through my old neighborhood and shit, and I see people who's older than me and thought they was way ahead of the game and thought they had life figured out, and they look bad, and they doing bad, and it's just, it was a bad motivation. It was motivating, but it was sad. But but it really kicked me in full gear, like, you know what I'm saying? The little leaps of faith that I took was all worth it. And like, I would have never survived here.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, God got me out when he got me out on time. You know what I'm saying? Because if I would have stayed around this, all I would have tried, I was already fed up at 17, 18, what was going on. So at 30 right now, I'll probably either been lost my mind or then went through different hurdles on trying to make it out. Like, my whole goal every day would be trying to make it out. Not get comfortable staying at this chick's crib. Not be comfortable standing on this corner. Not be comfortable with the day-to-day gossip and bullshit. Like, that shit been played out. I jumped off the porch early, so that shit was played out
years ago.
ASAP.
That's
I burnt that shit out in 5 years, from 13 to 18. Now, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
and if you think about it, from 13 to 18, that's from 8th grade to graduating out of high school.
Active. You know what I'm saying? I was active. So it's like, I'm starting to think more now that I'm getting 30, I'm getting older. I got some money weight to me. I got my first daughter on the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really starting to get in the mode where it's like, what's my legacy gonna be? Like, where I'm really gonna lay my stamp? Because through Corona and through just where we come from, like, motherfuckers is living and dying every day. You was a man yesterday, you dead tomorrow. Like, that shit's happening at the snap of the finger. So it's like, what's really gonna be my legacy? And I want it to be bigger than all this shit that's in front of us. We talk about peeling shit back through the onion. Like, I want that shit to be major. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so when your daughter grow up, she's already have a blueprint that been put out for her.
Yeah, like, yo, your
dad was.
He changed lives. He came from nothing to something. That's how you even able to have this. And it ain't even a dollar amount. Like, some people are like, I just want to be a millionaire. There's some bum ass millionaires. Because just like Dame Dash said, you know what I'm saying? When I say bum, I'm not talking about a dollar amount. I'm talking about your class level and your taste. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't never put no, oh, that's a bum over there, this bum. I know rich bums, white bums, Chinese bums, black bums. Like, nigga, I know bums. You know what I'm saying?
Coalition. Yeah,
you got mad money, but you don't feed nobody else, or you don't even take care of your kids, but you just got a lot of money, so we supposed to say you the man? Nah, you're not the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on some shit like, I really want to do this shit. And it's like, personally, I procrastinated on some things, or I done had different things scare me away from really attacking, or I done had different scenarios where it's like, I was so distracted. Like I said, my shot was off. Niggas is saying, bull, you lost it. And it's like, nigga, I was so distracted. I didn't know, like, I might have shot at the wrong hoop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I kind of affected confidence a little bit. Like, what am I doing? Am I doing this?
Yeah, you scared to do your layup. You scared, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm really trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, how I'm going to leave my legacy here, because life could be over at any moment. And shit, where shit going, the world could be over at any moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to really put it down. Like, I got a lot of good people who's depending on me. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't have nobody to really give me the knowledge of the game. Like, the game that come from me is just natural, or shit I soaked up like a sponge and spit back out my way. Like, you know what I'm saying? But one thing I know about the game, and I was just telling my wife earlier, this shit don't change.
Not just
the players and the tools change. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit that I'm seeing now, how people cutting out their peoples to get ahead, how people sending out, you know what I'm saying, little facades and smoke screens to distract you from this, to steal your whole movement. Come in here and steal your whole ARS.
Oh, I'm just trying to help. Yeah, help yourself to the whole goddamn radio station.
Yeah, help yourself to the whole pile. Like, I done seen this shit happen so many different times. It's like, I done seen this shit from the block level, Now we're seeing it at the internet level.
Right.
And before me, this shit was happening in the 80s, 70s, and it's like
so corporate level.
So good, exactly. So good game don't really change. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It just change and get more technology to it, or you know what I'm saying? It evolves and gets a different spin, but the basis is the same. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's real. So I mean, even with the crime, you know, the way we view crime now, it's changing.
Hey, they went from fucking stabbing people. I remember back in the day, shit, in high school, we all done got motherfucking caught up with a pocket knife.
Right, or a razor.
Now a pocket knife ain't gonna get you nowhere because these motherfuckers got sticks.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right. A motherfucker used to run in the bank and say, stick them up. Now you got these hackers, they robbing your ass on the internet.
And they ain't never get seen. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But it's the same criteria.
It's just
technology. They don't have revolvers, then they have automatics. Now they got motherfuckers, like I said, they got sticks. It's all this, but they move in the same way.
Right.
So if you know how to spot that shit, I could take out the person with the stick the same way I would take out the motherfucker who's charging at me with a knife. Because it's like I already know how you moving, how you coming, and I ain't gonna let you that close.
Right.
So now if I ain't gonna let you get this close, I'm not gonna let that person with a stick who can hit me from 20 yards away. I ain't even gonna be in the area where he's at because
I know how
I'm taking myself out that bubble. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different, man. I'm going through a lot of good emotions, but again, like I said, I'm excited. We had a great meeting up here this past weekend at ARS that definitely, you know what I'm saying, lit the fire and got the fuel. Shout out to you. You facilitated a dope meeting. I feel like you got everybody back on one page and geared up for the fourth quarter. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, you put your foot down with a lot of things. And I'm excited to see how that transpires. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
either you're going to sink or you're going to swim.
Right.
I'm throwing your ass in the pool, though.
Right.
You're getting in this lake. You're getting in this river. Either you're going to swim or you're going to. But I ain't going to let you drown, though. I'm going to throw your ass in life preserver and then squirt your ass on the body.
Off to the next island. You know what I'm saying? We letting you out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so, you know, I was just saying that, and that's a great analogy because I was just saying that to Cuzzo, and I was just, that's kind of where I'm going with things. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Swimmers is going to swim, sinkers is going to sink. And it's like, you got to separate yourself and know when trying to help the person sinking is going to fuck you up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because
some of these people, he want to sink.
Right.
This nigga, he don't even want to make it to the other side with you.
He want to bring you down.
He can't wait.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he trying to help me. Let me bring this nigga down with me because I know I don't want.
I know I don't swim.
Right.
I'm not even a swimmer. I don't know what I'm doing out here.
See, and now you're gonna cause me to lose my life trying to save your life, and you really was trying to commit suicide.
Right.
You jumped in this motherfucker with your whole plan of killing yourself, and now you're trying to take me down with you. No, nigga,
that's
I let you
go. Tell you. So, you know what I'm saying? On Shakers and Movers Radio, man, y'all got a lot of good things to look forward to, man. We're gonna be talking about community involvement. We're gonna be talking about actual shakers and movers. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be tapping into what different people's hustles is because I've always been a big on changing the whole dynamic of hustle. Like when you look in the dictionary, it say like finesse and pimp and like it say crazy shit when you look at hustle.
Oh, that's
I hope it's changed. I looked at that shit when I started my first company, MBH, Natural Born Hustle. I looked at that shit like 8 to 10 years ago.
Okay.
But I'm hoping that somebody went in there and changed that up because clearly we done showed over the last couple of years in our culture for sure that hustle,
that doesn't mean something
hustle is
illegal.
multiple things.
Right.
Absolutely.
And you know what? It's funny that you say that because you know I'm 48, and so when people used to say he's a hustler, they automatically thought you was selling drugs, pimping, doing something besides a 9 to 5. But as I started getting older, I just looked at a hustler as somebody who don't wait for a 9 to 5 to get the money. That's my definition of a hustler. If you ain't working a 9 to 5, then you hustling. That means you could be selling jewelry, you could be out doing landscaping, you could be moving and shaking, you could be doing a lot of things. But I think because the way the system had us, they had us so fucked up financially that certain people chose different routes to feed their kids.
So you remember about 5-10 years ago, like I said, back when entrepreneurial became a trend, it been something going on. Motherfucker been on the side while y'all was pushing horse and buggies, motherfucker on the side selling some apples. It been that, you know what I'm saying? But I remember, especially in our communities, they made it seem like if you didn't have a 9 to 5, something was wrong with you or that was the wrong thing.
Right.
Even our parents, like when you go chase your dreams,
well, you better get your ass a job.
Fuck you talking about. You know what I'm saying? And but a lot of y'all need to go back to that. You know what I'm saying?
Because
now the entrepreneurial or being a hustler or being that guy on the internet, that shit became trendy. A lot of y'all getting too carried away and wasting your whole life chasing some shit that ain't never gonna hit.
That's
You
true.
caught up in the slot machine. You motherfucker, shh.
I'm talking about for real.
As soon as you get another $100,
You own it. Right. And you know what? I watched a Lil Baby interview. It was an interview that he did with Vlad and fuck Vlad. I used to say that, by the way. But one of the things that Lil Baby was saying is that he had dropped out of school. Like if you read the interview that Vlad did, Lil Baby damn near called the nigga the police because Lil Baby said he knew more stuff about him. He was like, well, how do you know all of this stuff? Like he was asking Lil Baby the first time he had called a case and what happened when the case was called, and then it got to the point where Lil Baby was like, how you know that? He was like, I read it somewhere. Lil Baby was like, nah, you ain't read that nowhere. He was like, how did you know that? But in his interview, Lil Baby was saying how he asked him when did he drop out of school. Lil Baby said he dropped out of high school like by the 9th grade. Lil Baby couldn't tell him when. He said, I know I went to high school. I don't know when I dropped out, but I did go to high school. He's one of few people that's gonna be able to drop out of high school and become a multi-million-dollar artist. So when you guys look at Lil Baby, that's like a nigga going to the league fresh out of high school.
He's gifted, he's chosen.
Yeah, so I don't want you guys to follow Lil Baby's pattern because that ain't for everybody. Everybody won't be able to do what he did. So get you some education, learn you a trade, do something because you're gonna have to be able to generate some money on this earth for the remainder of the time that your ass is on this earth.
Facts. And that's a whole different situation because I'm in between the movie. I stopped it to come up here. Me and my wife are watching this thing. It's on Netflix right now. P-Weezy, check it out, bro.
Okay.
Check it out. It's some good ass home. And
On social media.
it develops a certain dopamine. So the way that the phone blings and ring and you get a notification,
Right.
the way that you tag a picture, the way that you like everything that's incorporated into it develops a certain amount of dopamine where you get a high from this. And this is why when somebody posts a picture, like how many likes I got, who commented, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And once you get a little taste of that, it's like you can't wait to go post the next picture.
You own it like a dope, like a heroin addict.
Yeah, so next thing you know what I'm saying? Not only are they putting a Nike ad in front of your face, but then they got you going to buy Nikes a fresh pair of shoes because Lord knows you can't be caught on the ground with the same pair of shoes on.
Right. That's
You know what I'm
true.
saying? So now they done tricked you and the motherfucker, you in this whole rat race and life done pass you by, and these folks is just exploiting you. Like you done became they hamster, and there's no way around it.
in that little thing.
Like they show how it affect kids. Like you take it, back in the day, you took something from a kid, they go play with the next toy. You take a kid's cell phone or iPad,
Spazzing out.
it's different.
Right.
It's different. Those are the kids you would call ADHD kids or badass
Right. The
kids.
shit that they doing now, they acting like those kids.
Motherfucker breaking walls and punching shit out
Right.
because he can't play a video game when he can't. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
shit done got real different. If you take that phone away from somebody for 24 hours to a week, all the shit we had to do, like, well, we go ride my bike, we go play basketball, we do this and that.
Right.
It's not even hitting.
They don't even see that as
That's a bad day.
Right.
And it started.
Nobody want to ride no bike.
It started showing how it's really affecting the mental and that the depression rate and the suicide rate because number one, you just getting this dopamine all day, so the mind is just fucked up.
Right.
And you competing and comparing yourself to everybody around you. They said
Probably on that lion anyway.
facts, but they said that they gotta but their job on the back end is to enhance that to get you to like you just chasing.
Right.
Oh, I can do it better. I can do this.
Right.
I want to be like this.
And what you said the name of this was?
Social Dilemmas. It's on
I'm
Netflix
gonna
right now.
watch that tonight.
You got to be easy. It's like a college class, and it's done by some good people, and they did it right. But yeah, like shit's all fucked up with that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the kids are getting more depressed, and they just in a whole different space. You know what I'm saying?
And then think about it, when they put them out of school, now you got to learn from home. So now you own the thing.
But that's what they said. The kids don't even know how to do their homework. They're not even excited about that. You know what I'm saying? Or grades. They trying to keep up with the Joneses on motherfucking TikTok now.
See?
You know what I'm saying? So they really got them all fucked up and programmed. And it's like they got different ways. It's not just by accident. There's real mechanisms behind that shit that get you to be excited or get your adrenaline rushing, just like the casino and the slot machines.
Hell yeah.
It's that so dopamine, like I might hit, I might get a good picture. I might see something that I really like. I might see the girl that I was trying to holler at. Rather than going to holler at her, I might see her picture and be able to tap and DM it. Like, it's really fucking.
And that's probably the first thing a person do now when they get up in the morning.
That's what he said. He said, you know what I'm saying? You either get up, you either check your phone before you take a piss, or you take a piss while checking your phone.
See, yeah.
And they got the plastic surgeons. They starting to see a trend where they call it. I don't want to get the name wrong, but it's something connected to one of those social sites where they call that like a disease or something, where people are coming in and want to look like a filter on IG.
Oh yeah! Oh my fucking goodness!
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
I know exactly
because the filters even got algorithms in them to make you feel like with your regular normal face you don't. So people want to have their eyes this that.
Right, and eyelashes and make the, yeah.
It's bigger than just I got a couple wrinkles. Like now they really fucking with kids' heads. Like kids is 16, 17.
And that's destroying their self-esteem.
Oh, they all fucked up.
Yeah, that's crazy. And you know what? You see a lot of women. You see a lot of women that be using those filters. Matter of fact, I had a guy here yesterday and he was trying to show me a picture of a particular female. Mm-hmm. No, not that one. She got a filter on this one. No, not that one. It took us about 10 fucking pictures.
Find the real her.
Yeah. And I'm just like, damn, does your self-esteem bring you down that low where you don't like posing a picture of yourself?
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's funny that you said that because I had dropped my phone yesterday, and goddamn, I didn't want to buy a new phone. I was doing everything to try to goddamn get the phone working. Yeah, so the bitch, it wouldn't go past 5% yesterday. Oh yes, it wouldn't go past 5%. Mm. So for 2 days, I wasn't on the internet. But I don't think people could last 2 days. I just went and got a phone today. I just bought the bitch today. Okay. But I did it because I run a business. And I try to do a lot of things off the computer. Right. But they got us fucked up. It's shit that you cannot do on this computer that you can do on your phone.
Without the computer.
Yeah, like you can't get on the ground. Right. Unless you got your phone. You can't use your damn regular laptop computer.
And that's what they're saying. People so dependent, like they don't even put it on. It's like subconscious, but it's really conscious, and we know better than this. But it's like, remember when they used to say, "Don't watch TV too long," or you better have a limit to that video game. And all that shit. But now it's like people using the phones and iPads as babysitters for the kids. You know what I'm saying? To keep
programming them.
We all just got this pacifier to our mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like so. That shit was interesting, you know what I'm saying? And touch on what's going on now. They say that these different things are spitting out so much cryptic information and fake news. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really, and those things all trigger people to then do something else. Like if the only thing you could see out the situation is live, that people are looting and breaking windows, then that should make you go
turn up.
It triggers something. You know what I'm saying? You don't even see the peaceful
and emotion
because. If they show you the peaceful part, then you start doing the peaceful part. But they know if they put the fucking
anger, the madness,
that shit trigger different things. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they catch you certain moments. And once you like one, they got it so the algorithm start giving you another one. Oh, that's what you liked?
Right.
That's what you like. You ever realize you go follow one model? Now you got models all with bikinis all across the shit. Remember when we was talking about how black people and white people look at the gram different?
Right.
If you probably went and followed like 20 white people, you might start seeing more, but you only follow black people, you only follow artists. Rappers. So I'm sure if you turn on ARS Atlanta, from the people that you do follow to the ones that they suggesting that you follow, it's all the same people because they done tapped in and already got that data.
That's true.
What?
And they tell you.
And it's scary.
Like people you may know.
Right.
No, I don't know this motherfucker, but they know that you're following somebody that rocks like them.
I didn't see it, and it's scary on some street shit. Like I done seen, okay, if I follow 2 or 3 people from my old neighborhood, 30 of them niggas come down on the suggested list. And I'm like, this is the feds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's spooky. That's how you get a whole, they call it a
RICO. That's how you get the whole RICO.
That's how you get a whole cluster.
Yeah.
It's like, I done had times where I looked up Zaxby's, or I was on the phone talking about Zaxby's. And I went down the gram, and next thing I know, I seen a Zaxby's ad. I almost threw the fucking phone.
Right, like it's listening to you, like the things like your face, like it's damn near thinking for you.
If we start talking, if I would Google right now, where's the closest 5 guys on Google, and leave out of here, and I start scrolling down the gram, 5 guys advertisements gonna pop up. That shit's spooky as fuck. That's like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
no, that's what I know exactly what you're saying.
Those algorithms is a motherfucker, and you know what I'm saying? They getting paid big money just keep picking you around. So
brainwash.
Social dilemmas, man. My man Ray put me onto it. Shout out my guy Ray, King Ray. And you know what I'm saying? I'm in the middle of it. So maybe next week I'll tell you how it ends and what's my whole synopsis on it. But
so what you
it's dope. It's on Netflix. It pops right up. So
I got Netflix on here. Is Netflix free? You got to pay for Netflix. Is it on a Fire Stick?
I think so. I might be on the Fire Stick. If it ain't free, I might be able to use somebody's password, something like that.
Oh, I was just kind of wondering because I be having this shit on here and I don't be even having enough time to watch it. And then even with the Netflix and the Fire Sticks, they got so many fucking channels. Like when we grew up, nigga, we had like 12 channels, 2, 7, 9, 11.
12, you only use 4.
Yeah, unless you had as good antenna, I would have to rig the antenna up and shit. Right. But now, bro, we got so many fucking channels. Like one day, I was in here and I was trying to find something to watch. Bruh, I was zooming and scanning and going back and forth. Before I realized, nigga, that's been a whole goddamn hour. I hadn't found shit to watch. Because it was so many different movies that you steady scrolling and you scrolling and you scrolling. That's the same thing with the internet. Right. It takes your brain and it's like it just make it putty. You know what I mean?
That's what they said. They said people's mental development is not. You know what I'm saying? And I'm big on that because I see how a lot of the youth is moving right now.
They say they on TikTok.
They on TikTok, this and that, man.
See, I stopped with Snapchat. Shit, I didn't do Snapchat.
I didn't do a couple of them. I did ones that worked for me and applied to me. You know what I'm saying?
I downloaded
Snapchat. It shows temporary, and I like to see my shit on my feed to show, like we talked about. I like to show fucking March 26th last year. This is the business I was into. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
And see, I was thinking when Yo Gotti was talking about Snapchat me that was, I thought it was a fucking porn site or something. I didn't know what the fuck Snapchat was, but I've never downloaded. So what is Snapchat like? Is it like Instagram or no?
It's like your stories.
Oh, it disappeared.
That's where the stories came from.
Oh.
Remember before when Instagram first started?
They didn't have the stories. They didn't.
They end up, these small companies end up starting, and then the big umbrellas like Facebook. Because I think Instagram is now ran by Facebook.
Right. It's always been the same dude.
Yeah. Nah, it was separate at one point.
No, but the same guy owned it.
He bought that shit.
No, he always owned it.
Yeah.
But see, he kept it separate because if you think about what Facebook was presenting and what Instagram, you ain't gonna see the shit you see on Instagram on Facebook.
Right.
You don't see no bitches popping that pussy, showing that thong, because that shit was made for friends and family. But he's also the reason why a lot of these artists can't get money. Because on both of those platforms, we got to say, I don't own the rights to the music, or they're the leader. But
that's a new feature. But yeah,
they can go ahead and they eventually gonna have to do it, and it'll help the artists out. Because when we play their music, like when I'm playing it on Facebook Live, they will mute my video because I played a song. Right. But my radio station, I pay money every fucking month to be able to play that music. But because that's why we're trying to tell the people, like, listen, I need y'all to tune into the radio station. It's cool that I got 60 or 50 people tuning in on my Facebook Live, but that ain't doing me no fucking good. It's doing Facebook good. I need y'all 50 people to tune in to ARSatlanta.com or go to the TuneIn app.
And then they might take your people and tell them go listen to this,
because they already in that.
They in that bracket.
So now they
a customer of yours.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. Like they don't pick nobody. They treat everybody like hoes. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
The best ones get the biggest advertisement, but they ain't really, they just shifting people and shifting data right now. It's spooky. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Back in the day, you had a choice to what you want to watch. Now they'll put that shit right in front of your face. Like, this is what you said you liked.
Right.
You click like on
even if you wasn't trying to like it, it done made you like it.
Right? Like, if you like one person who got the money up with tattoos and dreads, you go to the homepage to explore, it's going to be all people with tattoos and dreads. See. If you like 4 pictures that of of the girl who rides horse with a sunset, you're gonna in your explore page, you're gonna have a whole bunch of sunset or vacation or pool pictures. You know what I'm saying? Like they're really playing like that. And you don't know why it's going on. You just, I do like that. You know what I'm saying?
They're programming you.
They're customizing your whole situation, everything you look up to be that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
and if they can do that to us as adults, then just imagine how easy it's gonna be for them to get
they fucking the kids up. At least we get to remember what life was before that. They're not gonna know no better.
Right.
That shit gonna be like in the history books now.
I mean, that's true.
You don't have no social media, man. What you do? Like nigga, it was in the projects. That was on social media.
Right.
You knew who was fighting over there. You knew what happened last night. You knew who was cooking tonight and what they was cooking because you can smell the shit. Like you know
and the world didn't know.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like
if they did, it was spooky.
Right, like how did you
Motherfuckers
know?
didn't want niggas in every household, or you couldn't be in the trap. You know what I'm saying?
What was going on.
You should never know what was going on the other side of this door. Now motherfuckers in there like
everybody know. They let you know
Draco,
what's going on.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Putting this here, this how much I got. Like it's just a whole different time, man. But not to get away from that, man. We're gonna get into the Breonna Taylor situation in just a bit, man, because that's definitely breaking news. I heard they turning up in Kentucky right now. I'm not sure what the update is. When I looked earlier, 2 officers had got shot last night over this. Somebody got charged for aggravated wontons. I thought that was only the shit in Chinese soup.
That's what I thought. What the hell is a wonton?
I don't know. If you listening, man, make sure you call in the ARS Atlanta. Somebody please call up here and tell us what a wonton is. Yeah. If not, we're gonna pull out our motherfucking dictionaries and we'll be right back with that information, man. So we're gonna get into some music, man. Shout out to everybody listening again. This is Shakers and Movies Radio on ARS Atlanta. It's your boy Jackpot Gamble. We're in the building with P Weezy. It's the 4th quarter. We applying pressure. Make sure y'all stay tapped in.
Let's get it. Yeah, I thought wonton was only the soup.
You stopping?
Yeah, only one I'm starting back again.
You got that video? Or is that?
It's on YouTube.
But is it now gone? So you can download that?
They say I can go back. So really I just paused it. And the reason why I paused it is because if I play this music,
copyright shit.
Yeah, and I get so fucking. But see, this is not on my personal page. I created a page for Atlanta radio station. So
is it possible to download those videos?
Yeah.
I like the segment right now. Download those.
Okay, so you got to drive.
No, I can buy them.
Yeah, because I know it's gonna be too much to put on one of these little ass ones. You know what I mean? But yeah, it give me a download link where I can download it and then send it to y'all. On here on the YouTube.
It does. Right?
Give me download it so I can download it and then just send it to you.
So you can download it and then upload it to YouTube or wherever else you want to upload it.
Yeah, it's on YouTube now.
Live.
Yeah.
So if you want to click back into one of your old lives, like that.
Talking about what you mean with my old life?
If you went live 2 weeks ago.
Talking about on YouTube or on Facebook?
Either one.
Oh, when I was I can get it from either one of them.
It'll still be up there.
Yeah. Because as long as I doing it from this computer or your phone, it gives you a download link. But a lot of times I don't do it off my phone because say if we was doing an hour segment, hell no, it would take up too much of my fucking memory. So I try to do it off of here. And then if you need it, I can just download it. Or you could download it and then upload it to your own YouTube or whatever you want to upload it to from my computer if you know your fucking password and shit. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So it might take you a few minutes. Like after you leave here, you get like, shit, I want to upload this to my goddamn Facebook page. I just download it, it'll be in the file, and then you'll go into your Facebook page and then just upload it there. Now, the only thing I don't like, but you can't do that with the Instagram. Like, if you want to take this and put it on your Instagram story, I couldn't do it. You would have to do it off the phone. You see what I'm saying? That's what I don't like about Instagram. It don't let you do shit off of this computer except like and comment.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
So you're saying I can go to not even signed in, I can go to YouTube from my side and download that?
I would have to download it because I put it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you knew your YouTube page, I would let you sign into your own YouTube page and then upload it to your page.
I think it's just your email.
Oh, you got YouTube?
I think it's just your email.
Yeah, you got a password.
It is just your email, but your email is your email and your password for you.
Right. Yeah, but you got to establish YouTube?
No.
Oh, you don't? Oh, okay, but you know your Facebook?
No.
You don't know your Facebook information either?
I don't know why. Email information.
But you got a password for it?
Yeah.
So that's what you need to get in, and then you can upload it to your Facebook.
Okay. Or to your YouTube.
Right, but if you ain't got a YouTube account, you can't.
But you can start one.
Oh yeah, you can
What's
definitely
your
start.
email?
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Oh yeah, just with the email and get it cracking. You know what I mean? And then you can have that as part of your own show. See, I had like 4 or 5 YouTube pages. So I just took one of my old YouTube pages that had 500 subscribers that I wasn't really fucking with. And I said, I might as well turn that into Atlanta radio station interviews and videos.
So my phone goes. I'm about to go smoke a cig, man. Great dialogue, great dialogue.
Oh yeah, that was good money there.
Yeah, what y'all open my mind, open my brain up to was when you do like on something, like I always said to my cousin, you use all his brand. I don't know nobody that uses all their brand.
So you don't know nobody that who?
That use all their brand.
All
I'm
right.
saying this since we was little kids, like, yo, he uses all his brand. So bringing that up, it's like, I never really paid attention to, oh, he click on likes and then go into the feed and see all of it. I never thought about it like that. I just, my mind was just like, F it, whatever.
Right.
It's just hit.
Just thought it was just normal. It just came.
It's just hit. But now that you're saying it, it's
Right.
damn, it is a catch-22.
And you know why he's absolutely right. My biggest thing was I see them bitches on there. The bitches being there. And you know, a nigga like a fat ass now, some big titties now. So I'm liking this shit. And then I started wondering how come every time I get on my Instagram, all I was seeing was bitches with fat asses. That was because that's what I was liking. And that's what was bit. Now I don't like it. I rarely get a bitch on my Instagram. And I don't know if Instagram, are they blocking them from doing this shit? Jackpot? Yeah, but I don't get that like I used to get it. I don't know if they doing something, but I do know when you like that shit, them people could tell what you like, and they gonna give you whatever you like it. Oh, we love it. We're gonna keep giving it to you. Yeah. Even if you're gonna do food, if you just start liking a whole bunch of pictures of food, all of a sudden you're gonna start seeing all type of food pictures pop up. That's why I try not to be on the gram or the social networks. I try to post what the fuck I need to post and get off. Yeah, every once in a while when I'm bored, I just sit back, like late at night, I just sit back and scroll up and scroll down. But see, I'm also a content creator. So I'll be finding out, and you know you get paid from YouTube. Like now you can steal anybody content. You know what I'm saying? See, I used to have exclusive content. Like if I interview Jackpot right now, what we doing is exclusive. But say we had the baby in here. Say you was the baby, and we all sitting here talking about the baby. We the only ones with the camera. So that's exclusive footage. But as soon as we put that bitch up on the internet, somebody gonna steal it. Yeah. They're gonna have the repost app, and then they're gonna put it on their YouTube, or they're gonna put it on their Facebook, or they're gonna put it on their Instagram. So nothing is exclusive anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like there is no exclusive footage. So I just took the video footage, because you know they got the video footage when the baby was getting interrogated by the Miami-Dade Police County. Okay. Somebody sent that to me. I done ripped that bitch, and it's on my YouTube, and it's getting monetized. So I want the bitch to do like 50,000 views. But see, I wasn't gonna put no bogus tag on it, because I could have put a tag on it like, listen to little baby snitching in Miami. I could have did that, but I didn't want to, because that's like really clickbait. But he did let them motherfucking investigators have it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the baby, man. Like, I don't even really fuck with the nigga like that, but how he handled the Miami robbery detectives, he chunked them niggas off so motherfucking bad. You know what I mean? And like, if you look at First 48, it was the same setting of First 48. Okay. But the way he handled them, like, he kept telling them folks, like, bruh, stop asking me the same questions. I already said what I wanted. I already said what I said. So if you forgot what I said, stop the tape, rewind it back, and press play. I'm not finna keep repeating myself. Most niggas ain't got enough balls to talk to the detectives like that. You know what I'm saying? But he handled the motherfucker smooth as hell. I said, look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. But yeah, he go, all your chips right here, Jackpot. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got six videos for you. Now I gotta get a little shot of that Hindu. What you over there looking at? And what you say, you from Boston? Oh, yeah. This nigga from Virginia right here.
I'm trying to get my YouTube shit straight.
Can you help me do it now? Oh yeah. Yeah, and Vlad. I mean, niggas is just stupid. That's what they got to say. Niggas, when they say they do anything for clout. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because when he comes, he don't give a fuck what he asks. He asks you about a murder. He's gonna ask you about nah, the people snap on. Pee Wee. Hello? What's that?
I say, let me stand. They can't walk, they can't walk, they can't walk. See the gap, they want it, I'm so right now. I'm home, I'm from the city. Where you be at, tell me the fucking maintain it. And the better, yeah, big tree, yeah, all right, for so example. You're not an action right test, and I see my condolences, I see family. 2019, feel so sad. It's 404 and chase. You couldn't tell to die, then it don't make up. Job all day, and the body is full. Got a fucking airplane, got a phone call, said my dog, man, him and I go. I'm like, what? They say he left for murder. Ain't one back is another. So many get killed in that hotel. But nigga, like, gon' still gon' be sure. Should I stay? Should I leave? But nigga, like, gon' still gon' make it. But this one gon' see a California, still got that dirty stuff. They right on the table, coming up. I was like 18, free. I was just a kid. It's all that it's wonderful. That time I was 14. So away my eye, niggas feeling they free. I remember that hoe was a take me. She ain't had no money, but she wanted her to hit the bitch. You know, I ain't gotta say shit. I want you to hear me. I say, oh, I want you to hear me. I say, oh, let me stand. So much on my mind to be a drink. Now ain't none of work. My mom, she said at the doctor office, they told me she gon' need surgery. Slow walk to myself as I ride the bed for look. I really feel much for the photo, keep it on the front seat. Remember when I roll off stage, reds up in the low, they gon' go and shit. I ain't even gotta deal with it. Think them pictures and ask for $1, that he was sick, but I didn't get upset. I just took my leg. Yeah, I'm low to the storm on this. If she came with a smile, when she was to death, but they been good, especially everything I wanna try to be loaded when she turned on the back. I'm heavy. My sweet show me. Don't be upset somebody's like, oh, bitch, you don't run behind the left knee. Cause it could be saving your life. It's always a one of a tough destruction. God said, wish you want people who mean you nothing they can't be trusted. They'll bring something to your life. Never had this shit you said. Nigga been your dog for all these years. And since you up when you get mad, I trust no one but the man of a glove. And I play the game for what it's worth. I read about it, got my own understanding. That's why I better go to church. I want you to hear me. I say, oh, I want you to hear me.
Shit, you might as well goddamn hop back in the yard and do a couple tracks, nigga. If I was you, I would. Oh. Matter of fact, oh no, I ain't doing it. Oh, okay, so let me see if I let me see if it's gonna let me do it like this. I already got this one.
Chips gonna want to be broccoli for a little moment.
Okay, you take it in. What if I had a, well, I can't go to another computer. So you talking about you try to take this clip? Oh, so let me stop that. Y'all pause it. So let me let me set that off.
Yeah, what's up? I'm also a flow, never better. I feel up. The girl will flow like a river, still I